solids by using AutoCAD software. First you go to AutoCAD screen, switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. Then go to command type limits. So here specify lower left corner, which is 0, 0, enter. Upper right corner you take 297, 210. Then zoom all. Then go to line, take some arbitrary point on the lower left corner of the screen and click on first button of the mouse and drag the mouse towards the right side. Take some distance and click on first button of the mouse. And again you take some distance, you and click on the first button of the mouse, and then you press enter key. Then go to offset, take the distance as 297, select this vertical line and offset to the left side. Then go to offset, take the distance as 210, select object to offset, select the horizontal line and offset to the top side. Then go to zoom extent and zoom 0.6x. Then go to fillet, take this vertical line and this horizontal line, and take this vertical line and the horizontal line. Again take this horizontal line and vertical line. Then go to zoom window, select this and take nearer to the screen and go to D-text, select specify start point, select some start point here and take the height as 4. Then go to the rotation angle as 0. Then you type problem number 182. And here a cone of base diameter 40 mm and axis length 40 mm and axis length 50 mm is resting on HP on a point on the circumference of its base such that its apex is at 40 mm above HP, and its top view of the axis is inclined at 60 degree to VP. Draw the top and front views of the solid. Also determine the inclinations of the axis when base is nearer to the observer. Now then go to zoom previous. Now we'll go to zoom window and take this nearer to the screen, and now we go for layer, then click on new. So type the layer by name XY, then click on new, type the layer by name axis, click on new, type the layer by name visible, then type the layer by name invisible, and type the layer by name locus. Now here we're going to set the line weights. Set the layer 0 line weight as 0.05 and say OK. Set the layer XY line weight by 0.13 and say OK. Set the layer axis line weight as 0.05 and say OK. Set the visible layer line weight as 0.5. Then set the layer invisible line weight as 0.3 and say OK. Set the locus layer line weight as 0.05. Then go to locus, click on the layer locus line type and make that locus line type as dash dot. So type D and say OK. Click on dash dot and say OK. Click on invisible layer line type and make that as hidden. Then go to H hidden and say OK. Click on hidden and say OK. Then similarly go to axis line type, click on that and go to load and type C center, say OK. Click on center and say OK, and finally you just come out of the layer command. Now we will go for a circle, take the circle of diameter, take diameter 40, then go to line, draw a line from quadrant of this to quadrant of this, then go to array, select objects, select this, and take polar array, number of take center of this, and take the number of items I, you take 12. So here you're going to get this. Then go to line, draw a horizontal line, then go to line, draw a horizontal line, and take offset distance as 50 mm. Then here, then go to select this, go to CH, change this to layer visible, and here click on line weight display. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two. Then go to trim this here. Then go to zoom window. Then go to break, select this first point, int of this and say at the rate, and break first point, int of this and say at the rate. Then you select this, then go to line, take int of this and take int of this. Then go to erase this, select this line and select this entire thing and go to layer, make this layer as visible. Then go to mirror, select this line and take this by window and select these things, then mirror with reference to this. Then go to zoom previous, then go to group, select this entire thing and group it now. Once you do that, then we will go for the line command, draw a line from here to here, and then go to offset, take the distance as 40 mm, select this line and take this. Then you just go to DDIM, go to modify, go to primary units, take it as second decimal point and go to text, take the text height as 4, align with the dimension line, take above and take the offset from origin as 3, go to symbols and arrows, take the arrow size as 4, then go to lines, take the offset from origin as 3 and say OK and then say close. Now we just go for dim aligned, dim ALI, you select dim aligned, select object, you select this and take 53.85. Then go to circle, take nearest point on this, take the radius as 53.85. Then go to break, select this line and break this and select this line and break this. Then go to erase this also, then go to copy, select this entire thing. Now we will go for ungroup, select this ungroup, then go to break, select this, break this line till here at the rate, then go to select, go to layer, make this layer as axis and take the distance as 10. Now we will go for group again, select this and take this as a single entity. Then go copy, select this, take base, take int of this and this int should be the center of this, center of this. Then go to copy or line, center of this and take int of this. Then go to copy, select this, copy, select this, take int of this and take center of this. Select this, take base point, int of this and reference, take int of this and take intersection point of this, then rotate with reference to this line. And once you get this, then go to break this line and you break this line. Similarly, line, take int of this and draw int of this and draw here. Then go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line and take int of this and draw this. Then go to trim between these four, then fillet between this line and this line. Go to line, take endpoint of this and draw vertical line. Similarly, take endpoint of this and draw vertical line. So which are those two lines? Here, line int of this and take perpendicular to this. Then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to trim between these two. Then go to line, take then go to line, take endpoint of this and draw vertical line. Take endpoint of this and draw vertical line. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to trim, select this and trim it between these two. Then go to line, take endpoint of this and draw vertical line. Take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two. Once you do that, then we will go for the zoom command. Then go to ellipse, take axis endpoint of ellipse, endpoint of this, another endpoint of ellipse is this. Then take int of this. Then go to line, take int of this and take tangent to this. Then go to line, take int of this and tangent to this. Once you do that, now we need to break this. Then go to break, select this and break it till here. Then break this till here. Then go to extend or trim corner between these two. Then go to extend, select this and extend this. Then here, then go to trim corner between this line and this line. And here, then go to extend, select this line and extend. You select this line and extend it here. Now we go for select this line, go to layer, make this as invisible layer, take this distance as 10. Then similarly, you select this line and select this line, you make that layer as visible. Then you just go to break, select this line, take int of this and take @ then go to this line and make that layer as axis layer and make the distance as 10. Then here, then go to break, then select this, break this horizontally, select this line, break that first point, for the first point, take int of this and say @, then break first point, int of this and say @, then break first point, int of this and say @, then break first point. So here, then break first point, int of this and say @, then break first point, int of this and say @. Similarly, now we in vertical direction, int of this and say @, break first point, int of this and say @, then break first point, int of this and say @, then break first point, int of this and say @, then break first point, then break first point, int of this and say @. Now we will go for the group command, type group, select this entire thing and make it as a group. Then go to copy, select this and copy it to the next position and then go to rotate. Then go to rotate, select this and rotate this with reference to this intersection point by 60 degrees. Then go to move, select this and move nearer to this by switching off the ortho mode. Then go to extend, select this, extend this line and then go to line. Now here you go for line command, draw a line from end point of this and draw a horizontal line, and then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to fillet between these two. Then similarly go to line, int of this and draw a horizontal line, and go to line, int of this, which is that point which is here, take perpendicular to this, then go to fillet between these two. And similarly line, then int of this and take perpendicular to this, then go to line, take endpoint of this and draw a horizontal line, then go to line, int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to line, int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to fillet between these two. Similarly line, endpoint of this, then go to line, int of this and perpendicular to this, then go to line, int of this and take perpendicular to this, then go to fillet between these two, then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to line, you take here on this case, then go to line, take endpoint of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to line, int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to fillet between these two, then go to line, int of this and draw horizontal line, then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to line, int of this, take perpendicular to this, then go to fillet between these two, then go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line, and here so here it is trim between these two, so this line, and in this case you have this line, and then go to zoom window, take fillet between these two, then go to zoom previous, then go to line, so here which is line, take endpoint of this, take end of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Similarly line, take endpoint of this and draw perpendicular to this, then go to fillet between this line and this line. So once you get this, now you go for zoom window, then go to line, take endpoint of this, then 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 int of this, then int of this, then endpoint of this line, then endpoint of this, and then close. Then you go to p-edit, select this line and then join, select this, select this, select this, select this, select this, select all the 12 lines, then make it as a fit curve, then go to line, take int of this and take tangent to this, then go to line, take int of this and take tangent to this, then go to select this line and you select this line and you select this line, make that layer as visible one. Then here you just go to line, take int of this and take intersection point of this, then go to select, you select this line and go to layer, make this as axis and take the line type scale factor as 10, then go to zoom previous, then go to zoom previous, then go to line, take int of this and draw a vertical horizontal line, then go to break, select this and break this till here, you select this line and you select this line, go to layer, make that as xy. Now we will go for line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line. Now we need to take the true length of the line. So the true length of the axis, the inclination of the axis with reference to the base reference plane. So here, so as the axis is parallel, so we go to dim aligned, select this line and you take this dimension which is 50 mm. So then go to circle, take int of this and take the radius as 50. Then here it will cut the axis at this point. Then go to here, break this on this direction and similarly break this on this direction. Then go to line, take center of this and take int of this. So this is how you are going to get this axis line, and here you measure this angle which is going to be phi. So dim DDIM and take the angular modify, go to alternate units, decimal up to second decimal point and say OK, then say close. So the dim angular, dim ANG, you select this line and you select this line, so which will going to be 50.98, and go to text, give space, and then you just click over here, then go to text. So here you just click on this and here type symbol, and you make this as small beta, sorry, phi. So here, so this is the angle phi, then go to move, select this and move it here, and go to zoom previous, then go to break, select this and now you click on this and go to layer, makes this as locus layer and take the dimension as phi. So this is how you will be able to get this line. Then we will go for DDIM, modify, then go to primary units, you make it as 0 and you make this angular also as 0 and say OK and say close. So dim horizontal, take int of this and take int of this, and here you will going to get the text, type percentage C 40, then take the dimension, then dim vertical, take int of this and take intersection point of this, so you're going to get the height as 50, then dim vertical, take nearest point on this and take perpendicular to this, dim vertical, take nearest point on this and draw perpendicular to this, and this will give you 40, and then dim angular, select between this line and this line, you take this dimension as 60 degrees. Then here you go to D text, so here you type small a, small d, small g, small k, then here it is O, and here in bracket O1 and say close. Similarly here you take X, you take VP, you take HP, you take Y, then here which is A dash, here it is D dash, here in bracket take K dash, then you take G dash, then you take O dash, and here you take O1 dash. Then zoom window, select this nearer to the screen, then go to move, put off the ortho mode, take X and here VP, and here you take HP, then A dash, then D dash, then K dash, then O1 dash, then G dash, then O dash, then A, then O, then O1, then D, then G, then K. Now here the next portion will be on this, then go to copy, take O dash here, then A dash here, then D dash here, then K dash here, then O1 dash here, then G dash here, then O here, then A here, then D here, then G here, then K here, then O1 in bracket here, then go to copy, select A here, then select D here, then G here, then O here, then O1 here, then K here, then here you take a D text, you type O dash, then here you get A dash here, then we have D dash, which is D dash, then we have G dash, then we have K dash, then here O1 dash. Then zoom window, then come down to this, then go to O dash, then A dash, then O1 dash, then D dash, then K dash, then G dash. Now here it is Y. Go to zoom previous and go to D text and type answer, then go to line, select this, switch off the ortho mode and take the distance, offset 7, take this and offset down, then go to zoom previous, then go to copy, then go to D text 50.98 percentage D, then go to move, switch off the ortho mode, select this, then go to copy, switch on the ortho mode, copy this here and again copy on this and take the distance here, then go to fillet between these two, fillet between these two, then go to trim, select this and trim this, then go to copy, select this, then go to copy, switch off this and go to copy this here. So this is how you will be able to complete this drawing. Then go to zoom window and finally you save the drawing and go to appropriate directory, go to solid drawings and type P182 and save it, and finally you exit the